No strangers to outdoor games. It's the Blackhawks playing indoors on home ice in Chicago.
Greetings, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich. Chicago and Vancouver first met in a playoff series over 30 years ago. As a Chicagoan, where were you in '82?
I was at the old Chicago Stadium watching the Canucks take the Blackhawks out of the playoff stock, and I remember vividly Game 2, Chicago Stadium, Roger Nielsen, the head coach of the Vancouver Canucks, taking a white towel and grabbing a stick of one of his players and just waving it, not happy with the officiating going on in that Game 2.
Well, this rivalry has been hot and cold over the years. Nothing like it was way back in 1982. But any time that Vancouver comes to Chicago, you know the fans are going to be super excited to see the Canucks in town.
Let's look at the starting netminders.
Corey Crawford, born on New Year's Eve 1984, drafted by the Blackhawks over a decade and a half ago. I think they feel pretty good about the choice. 2 Stanley Cups for him. Jacob Markstrom arrived in Vancouver in a trade which took longtime goalie Roberto Luongo the other way to Florida. Trained in Sweden, a second-round choice of those Florida Panthers.
Taves is out there for the opening faceoff. Seems like a smart choice to me.
2 bitter rivals remembering the past, about to start some present.
Gathered up again by Seabrook. Slid to Saad. Fires.
Got in the way of that one. Play stopped. It's Ray Ferraro time.
Pretty easy to tell from my spot, guys, that this is going to be a physical game start to finish. These guys haven't liked each other for a long time. Certainly not going to change in the next 60 minutes.
Many thanks, Ray. Tanev's cutting through the neutral zone. Shoots. That shot came from right in front.
You got to think that's a game-changing save there.
Lets it go. Oh, a save there. Directing that one to Berchi.
In with it now.
Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead.
Right out of the textbook.
Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. Lets a shot fly.
That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that. Vancouver's in the neutral zone along the wing.
Carries it to the corner. A shot. A wonderful shot answered quickly.
Corey Crawford is probably the living example of a guy who worked years to become an overnight sensation. He won a Stanley Cup at age 28, but at 26, he had only appeared in about 400 minutes of NHL action.
A lot of people didn't realize that Corey Crawford was relatively a young goaltender to NHL standards when he did win that Stanley Cup as the #1 goaltender for the Hawks.
Good place to shoot from, and he does. Save there.
He's got that at center.
Skates it into the zone. Important interception there. That puck came back to center ice, and so everything slows down for just a bit.
Off target. Vancouver is starting back in their own end.
It's all on his shoulders. An outstanding save. He didn't go for the deep.
Well, let's hope that the game picks up in pace and energy a little bit here, boys, or we're going to lose you guys. You got a pillow upstairs that you can lie down on.
The Blackhawks have it along the side at mid-ice.
Fires! They can't find the target.
When the puck sounds hard when it hits the end boards, that means you've missed the net. Scoring chances handed away.
A good stick stop. The Canucks skated up on the side.
Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Lets it go.
Got his pad on that one.
The Hawks leave their own zone.
A slot wrister. He scores!
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
The Hawks have gotten the first goal of the game. Perhaps they can carry that off the ice with them. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. Shoots one.
Nice save there. They're going to have to do better than that to beat him.
And by number 50, Corey Crawford. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 22 seconds.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up. Click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
The Blackhawks prevail again.
Puck ricocheted off the screen. Handled with the stick. And still another save. What a show.
The pucks keep coming, and he turns them away.
Outstanding body contact.
That's what we call, Doc, using the old noggin.
Wonderful save. First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather.
It's a 1-0 game. As we look at the shots on goal, it's hard to imagine there really were 2 teams in this game. It's lopsided. 11 for Chicago, 5 for the Canucks. The difference in the game is just 1 goal, and it came late in that period. Will it springboard to something more in the second? We'll see, but for now, we go to break. "20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead." Edzo, what did you think of the first?
The Canucks are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
And the middle frame has begun.
Lets it go. Save! The Canucks win it. Muscled long to Tanev. Laid on to DeBrincat. On the outside, a shot.
Good work there in goal.
Pitching it to Besser.
Good place to shoot from. Missed the net.
As much as he wants to put everything into that shot, he's got to hit the net with it.
He hit the goal post.
And he shoots one. Good save there. Moving it to Horvat.
Leads that charge into the zone.
Breakaway chance.
He shut down the breakaway with his stick.
Smart recovery by Del Zotto.
Cuts off the passing lane.
Chicago's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Save. Puck is thrown to Besser.
Breaks away.
They score! And they've tied the game up.
You get the lead, you want to pin the lead down. You want to give yourself the opportunity to spread the lead out. But they don't. They give up the tying goal, and now we're back to even.
Over 7 minutes played here in period 2. And so it is 1-1. The Canucks from the neutral zone start to work. And he steps in. Looking to Kane.
The Hawks are skating it up at neutral ice. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score.
I'm generally a guy that's entertained by lots of goals, and low-scoring games kind of bore me, but this has been pretty good. There's been chances, the goaltenders have been good, and it's been very physical.
Snapping a pass to Kane. And he fires. Save. Goodbranson skating out of his own end.
Can start the attack going in the zone. One-on-one.
Punched away. The Blackhawks through the neutral zone have possession. And a save. Pass comes to him from the crease. A good cut of the pass. They can keep the pressure on. That hits somebody. Two guys on a breakaway. He's all alone. The net has come loose, and so we will wait for another faceoff.
Players are always told to get themselves to the net. However, in this case, they bump into it, and the net pops off those little orange pegs.
The Canucks win that neutral zone faceoff. Routine save, but a necessary one. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Dogged determination there by Pouliot. Gains the zone. Just like shootout. And a save. Whistle is blown. And now the penalty will be handed out. The Hawks are guilty of a minor penalty for interference.
You cannot stop his progress in this particular play. You have to allow him the ability to be able to move up the ice. Interference.
The Canucks will get their first power play crack of the game. Let's see how they do.
Just because it's your power play doesn't mean you can take a nap here. You have to work hard and continue to generate chances.
16 minutes.
A backhand shot.
Turned aside with a pad. And on top of that, another great stop.
Pitching this one to Besser.
Their breakaway
To Berchi.
save. Couldn't have handpicked a better guy to be on a breakaway, and he stopped him. A scorcher. Wonderful save on a terrific scoring chance.
Crawford's battling athleticism denies the opportunity. What an effort.
Solid, clean win. Chicago's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Vancouver's got time for only this rush.
Gains that offensive line.
And he's all alone.
Made the save.
In the second period.
Little pass from his goalie here.
Clears the zone.
In the slot. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one.
The next little bit will be crucial. Now that they've got the lead, how do they play with it?
Chicago's gotten the lead here late in the second period. Do we have one more surprise left in this period, or do we wait to the third?
Blackhawks score.
Pass attempt to Eriksson.
Number 64, David Kemp, assisted by number 44.
A shot.
And by number 23, Brandon.
40 minutes have been played. Some hits given, some shots fired. But let's see what they have in mind as we get closer to the start of the third period and crunch time.
Time to look at the heavy totals for the shots on goal. 20 for Vancouver and 18 for Chicago.
Fans tonight, the home team.
The Hawks got a very important goal late in that period. It's the one that broke the tie. We'll be back in just a moment.
Stores and 14 restaurants. Delman's has it all.
Two periods played, one period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Canucks trail going into this third period. They have to start converting some of those chances that they've had. The time of possession has been in their favor, but they're still down.
And that puck goes offside. Chicago's won that faceoff and possession established.
And the save there. Vancouver's controlling play now through the neutral zone. He throws it there. Score! And this one is tied.
It's felt at various times like one team or the other would have a little bit of the upper hand. Doesn't matter anymore. We're back to 0-0.
The Blackhawks control at center ice.
Number 6,
Brings it in for an attack. And Buck struck him in front.
by number 25. Time of the goal, 1 minute.
And the play goes offside.
Just under 3 minutes skated here in the third. The winds have shifted yet again. This game is back in a tie.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. Steps across that line.
Collected by Duncan Keith. And in flight over the line.
Not too difficult a shot. Chip to Horvat.
Great job on a cut pass. Tries to get it on net.
Goaltender pass. Brought ahead.
The Canucks
Skated up on the side.
what a collision in open ice.
When you step up like that, that stops all momentum through the middle of the ice.
And a save.
Driving in from no man's land.
Trying to go to Schmaltz.
Chicago's winging it at neutral ice. Got the save there.
And now it's directed to Edler. Propelled to Eriksson.
Fires. Perfect save.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances. Crawford's blocker save is a pretty routine one. He's in good position and he deflects this out of danger.
Chicago's got a face-off win. Gains the zone. Oh, a save there. Passing one off now to Gronlund. The Canucks through the neutral zone move it along.
That's a great deflection there. Good stick.
Flings it.
Made that stop. Has it picked up.
Directing that one to Sutter. And he steps across the line. Gathered up again by Anisimov.
Steps in from the neutral zone. Missed the net with the shot.
Vancouver is looking to head man up the wing. Pitching it to Camp. Carries through center on the wing. Lets it go.
The lane was jammed and it hit somebody.
Moving it to Horvat. On to Gronlund. Slid to Delzato. Shoots. That was a great play and goal.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Did what he's paid to do.
Vancouver's got possession in their own end. Enormous collision.
You can hear both teams yell about that hit. One team trying to warn them, another team just celebrating the hit. Markstrom's brilliance has been one of the reasons that this game remains tied. There's another example of it.
An enormous defensive face-off win. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Wonderful stop. Edler's got this one between the blue lines.
Solid work there by Taves. Lets it go. Wonderful save.
Puck is thrown to Eriksson.
Looking to DeBrincat. Lets a shot go. Great save. And he hammers one. Routine save. "60 minutes solved nothing. They will dig down for more adrenaline because overtime is next."
When the home team wins,
Besser's a forceful person, and he proved it by scoring this goal that forces us all into the excitement of overtime. In just a moment.
Of $50 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
You like overtime, or do you like shootouts? You might get your wish on one. You definitely do on the other because we're underway in OT. Laid on to Keith. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Lets it go. Score! Game over. Overtime winning goal. It took all game long and then overtime for a hero to come forth.
The key to this goal is the quickness of his release. It gives him the advantage on this play, and the puck gets past the goaltender in a hurry.
Markstrom's anticipating the shot. He's in the right position, but because he's down, it beats him up over the glove.
What a terrific game of hockey. Well played by now very tired players. A great time. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.